Philadelphia Eagles. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Jackson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where... The offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring this to about the 25. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big time play for Philly. 39 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 11-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And no chance to turn, and you go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set. On second down, Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
60 by 6. 80. Pball 80.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. First carry now for Kenneth Walker.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Seven Pirates. Gotta be Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
They go play action now with no run. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 11-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Go Silver, ready?
On 2nd down, Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Hey, 73, 73.
Again, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Finding space inside the 40. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 23-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. On the move left. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Go Silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Seahawks have come up with the recoveries.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? Like, takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but he's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Son of a gun, pay for all
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Already here, they'll audible to something else. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 59 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play control.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
The kick by Elliott is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Sliding out of the pocket. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's 2nd and 8. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
63, 63, 73, 73.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. 180, 180. Hey. Hey, 73.
He'll look to throw. And it's throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Alpha, alpha. Hey, silver. Crowd left Yeti.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
60 average, 60, 70 range, 70 range.
2nd and 5. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by Cup. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go, check.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
18 Cardinals, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mesh there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Touching 18. Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Arroyo. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to Parham. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the Eagles' 13-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal.
Ready.
Here's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Eagles 24, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 27, Hurts. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9. Hurts. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Silver. Great. Set. And anyway, that. Let it go. 73. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey! No touch. Hey! Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy. 60. Great. Set. And anyway, that.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get it inside the 20. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 14. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Great. On 81.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Bang. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage. at the 43-yard line.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And the Seahawks first down.
79 Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Now with a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Looks like they'll move things around here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 26 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got Smith here. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
is able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On third down, Barkley. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good luck.
A first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Off the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, it's Chardonnay. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Smith. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
73. Hey, easy, 63. Kyle, let's get it. No touch it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
No touch it. Hey, switch. Hey. No touch it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Good, set. On anyone, eh? No touch.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Second and goal from the 1.
Good, set. No touch, set. No touch.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, we're going to do it. Miami. No touch, set. No touch.
Barkley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 18, Pioneers. Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now back to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Panther 11.
27-yard line.
2nd and 5. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Walker. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nolan Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Drop 60. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
63, 63, 63.
He'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 2nd down and a yard.
Great. Miami.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Smith, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A give to the fullback on the dive. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Hurts sets up to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes this to Walker. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They're going to look to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Seattle.
They'll set up to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll drop to throw. Well, that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts.